Hello, 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 my friends. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Joy, and this is A Journey in Light. Today's Pick a Card Love Tarot reading. We are going over what do they want you to know? What does the person on your mind want you to know? What do they wish they could tell you? Some of them, it's going to be what they wish they had the courage to tell you, kind of what's rattling around in their mind, what they want you to know. So I have 3 piles for you guys today. Pile 1, we have this dolphin card with this pistachio calcite palm stone for pile 1. Pile 2, we have the swan card with this howlite for pile 2. In pile 3, we have the hummingbird card along with this amethyst geode chunk for pile 3. So guys, take a deep breath, connect with your intuition, close your eyes, deep breath, open your eyes, and go with whichever pile you're drawn to the most. If you're drawn to more than one, you're having a hard time, feel free to watch more than one. You could have messages in different piles that you need to hear. You can ask for confirmations from your guides to help you know if you're in the right pile. Please always remember these are general readings, so there's a lot of energies here. So you're going to have to use your discernment to know what's right for you and what's not. If something doesn't feel right, if the pile's going right, but there's something about it, like a part of it that doesn't feel right for you, then let that go. And trust that that part of the reading was just for somebody else. So totally fine. Trying to think anything else. I'm so happy that you guys are here. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much. We should have a fun reading. I have no idea how these are going to go. I'll be just as surprised as you guys. Anyways, I will leave these up for a moment. If you need more time to decide, feel free to pause the screen. The timestamps will be in the description box below or the pinned comment. If you're interested in soul-led readings, spirit-guided readings, soul growth kind of readings, and week ahead readings, you can tune into my second channel. It's A Little Light Tarot. It should be linked in this description box as well if you're interested in checking out non-love related readings. I will be growing that channel. I'm working on spending more time there. So I look forward to having you guys over there as well. All right, guys, I'll leave these up for a moment. Feel free to pause the screen, and then I will see you at your pile. Bye, guys. Hello, my lovely friends, for pile 1. We are going over what do they want you to know? What do they want to tell you? What's on their mind? Yeah, what does your person, the person on your mind, want you to know? You were drawn to the dolphin card as well as the pistachio calcite palm stone. And I am going to do a quick energy check-in, but I do want to kind of touch on some aspects of this card because it could be tied into what this person wants you to know, what they want to say. So this card is a lot about obviously about a dolphin and how they're intelligent and healing and light and a blessing. This card is also seen as a sign of good luck if it comes out in a reading. So this person could want to tell you that you've really helped them move past something, help them heal through something. They see you as a profound blessing in their life. Like basically I couldn't have done it without you kind of vibes coming in. Also, there's like a playfulness to dolphins, they're highly intelligent, very playful. I luckily get to see them often where I live. Yeah, it's a pretty cool card to have. So sorry, I started thinking about the dolphins and actually Winter from A Dolphin Tale, even though he has, or I can't remember if Winter is a girl or a boy, Winter's girl, passed away, but I live really close to the Clearwater Marine Aquarium that movie's about, and I have seen Winter. So anyways, Not sure, maybe that movie's important to somebody. I don't know. I went on a tangent thinking about that, but when I pulled this card, that didn't even cross my mind. So originally, I don't know if that movie means something to somebody out there. And okay, but I'm going to move along from that. But this is about like having a profound impact. So this person wants you to know that they see you as a blessing. They see you as this light in the dark, that you really help them in various ways grow and such. But they see you as quite a blessing. So I'm going to keep that here. Is that still on the screen? Okay. With that said, I'm going to start with a quick energy check-in. If I already described you and you have dolphin vibes, then feel free to stick around. This is your pile, but I do want to start with a quick energy check-in for those that like that. If that's not your thing, I will start pulling tarot soon, so you can scroll through till you see me start pulling the tarot. But for those that like the energy check-in, let's start there. So pile 1's energy check-in. Energy check-in for pile 1. So the point of the energy check-in is for some, if not all of this, to resonate for you, to help you know if you're in the right spot. You can also just ask your guides, the universe, angels, however you want to word that, mixture of all that, for a sign or synchronicity within the reading, or something bizarre that I'll say. I do pick up on all kinds of crazy stuff. To help you know if you're in the right spot, feel free to do that as well. All right. Oh, we're getting a lot of doubles. There's a lot of energy going on for this pile. All right, let's see. Pile 1's energy check-in. So we have recognition, realizing, waking up, listening. So something in this dynamic could have evolved an awakening, just realizations, like really thinking, but maybe a recent aha moment is kind of in the energy. We have romantic, loving, emotional, sentimental. So with this, like kind of waking up, it does remind me of this dolphin vibe, where again, they're seen as healing energy, waking up energy, luck energy, profound energy. So yeah, and now we have romance, loving, emotional, sentimental. We have longing. Someone is secretly yearning from you. So they're yearning for you. So there's a longingness to this energy, like wanting to be with this person. We have healing, healing of the heart, popping up here. So again, you know, that vibe, I couldn't have done it without you. Energy coming in. We have friendship and happiness that came in. So you guys could have at a core a really deep friendship with this person, or there's something associated with friends or connection through friends. And then happiness, very much that dolphin vibe, very happy, fun, playful energy. It's the energy of like bringing out the best in each other, like having a lot of fun with this person, being very playful, being very childlike in this energy. But then we do have separation. This might not be true for everybody. There's a lot of wonderful energy here, but those that may be in this longing energy, there could be a separation. So sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future is here as well. All right, so if any of that resonated for you, let's jump over to the tarot. So what does pile 1's person want them to know? And this is the Wild Unknown Animal Oracle, and I'm using the Wild Unknown Tarot for this reading today. I haven't used this deck forever, so I'm excited to see it. It's like an old friend. All right. I used to use it a lot, like 5 years ago. All right. What does this person want? You just say, what does pile 1's person want them to know? What does pile 1's person want them to know? There's something about singing coming up. I'm not sure exactly what that's about. All right, we have the 8 of Pentacles. So there could be a work connection for some of you. We have a 5 of Pentacles. This is kind of, you know, that longing, that separation. So maybe more of you guys are in that than I picked up in the beginning. There's a sadness, there's an abandonment with that energy. But I want to pull all these before I really jump into the storyline. We have the Daughter of Pentacles, or the Page of Pentacles, which in my readings, my guide's way of saying that there is an apology owed here. So someone could want you to know that they are very sorry. We do have the Four of Swords, which is an energy of meditation, rest, inaction. But we do have this like enlightening kind of vibe here with this lamb. I'm kind of waking up, realizing something. So let's clarify all these and then we'll jump into what they want you to know. We have the Hermit, light and the dark energy coming in, Virgo energy. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. We have a bird singing to us outside. We have Justice, so Libra energy showing up. And then we have the Three of Cups. Ooh, overall energy is the Ten of Cups. So not only do we have the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. These are energies of happy life, completion, longevity. This is like long-term. I want this long-term. So what does this person want you to know? It does feel like this person wants you to know they are working on themselves. They are working on their own healing. They're working on self-reflecting. If this isn't you, this could be them in this recognition pattern. There's a sense of like going within to work on themselves. So those of you in a separation, it does feel like there is a purpose to that, to grow and advance as a person. This bird is cracking me up. I live right on a huge lake here locally, and so I have a lot of wildlife, or at least I just moved here, so we have a lot of sounds going on. All right, Five of Pentacles, clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. There is this feeling of, if they have lost you, there's sadness around this because this was meant to be a long time. If you guys are together, there could be a fear around losing this, a fear around loss. This person could have abandonment issues with this coming up here. This is like, you know, that lack, that loss, losing things. Also, someone could want you to know if someone may have recently had a financial issue around their savings and lost that. That's a very one-off kind of vibe. And I think that you would have a realization around that, or what am I trying to say? Sometimes when I'm channeling, I can't find the words. I want to say, like, you might be aware of something going on with them financially. So basically, I feel like whoever that message is for, you kind of already like know a little bit, even if they haven't told you directly. There are signs about like possible money issues or being, have lost some long-term investments. The Daughter of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles clarified by Justice. You know, I said that for me in my love readings, it's my guide's way of saying that someone owes someone else an apology. This would be like, I'm sorry for not being fair. I'm sorry for not being balanced. I'm sorry for not being just. I'm sorry for not giving you like this even back and forth. Also, if there's no apology needed, and there's a kind of a separation in the energy here. So I think some of you guys are on one side of this and some of you guys are on the other side of it. So if you're like on a side where it doesn't make sense, where someone would owe you an apology, there's this feeling of, I want to give you the world. I want to be just. I want to be fair. I want to be your partner. I want to cohabitate. We have this black and white. Even if we're opposites, I want to come together. I want to start something with you. So our pages, they also could want to offer you some sort of gift. So our pages are our messengers. The pentacles tend to be tangible things in life. There is a lot of pentacle energy here. So there could be a lot of earth signs. We did have the Virgo energy here as well. Yeah, there's a sense of like, I want us to be equal. I want us to be partners kind of vibe there. You know, think about the Libra association with the Justice card, and Libra rules the 7th house, which is the house of partnership. All kinds of partnerships, but partnership nonetheless. Some of you guys also may have a business with this person. If it's not like you guys work at the same place or work on the same thing, someone could own like a business with this person, or have talked about like starting a business together, creating something together. All right, we have this Four of Swords, and the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups is celebration energy. It's friendship energy. We did have friendship here. Some of you may just be washing out a friend that you're curious if they have more romantic vibes about you. With the overall energy being the Ten of Cups, I would definitely say yes there. This is also reunion energy, coming back together. So the Four of Swords, again, is a card of inaction, but it's a card of like contemplation, thinking about things, resting. So if there's a separation, again, there's like this needed pause to have some realizations. Again, I'm really drawn into this Lamb, the fact that their third eye is like glowing. So it's like, I've woken up, I've realized, and I wanted this to come back together. Some of them, if you are in a friendship, they could realize they have had a recent realization, possibly in a meditation or just like an aha moment, that they want more than this. They want to put, work into this. They don't want to lose you. There could be a fear also around messing up the friendship, but there is feelings here. So that's a lot about what this person wants you to know. I'm going to pull some more cards though, to get some more insight. So pile one, what does the person want them to know? What does the person want them to know? All right, well, oh, wow, you guys have like 4. I was only going to pull 1, but all of these wanted to come out. So let's see what we have. Okay, it says, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it's only being true to yourself that you can show, or you can be true to others. So there's this sense of this person wants you to know they want to be their most authentic self, but they also want you to do what's right for you. And don't be worried about like, feeling bad about something else or someone else. I don't know exactly how that's going to fit in everybody's situation, but there's a feeling of this person wants you to know that it's okay to be true to yourself, whatever that may be. Wow, these are interesting. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and the relationship will magically transform. So if there is healing going on in this, and maybe at some time, at some point in your connection, there was some toxicity either towards each other, or you guys were carrying from outside of that and bringing into this relationship, there's this person wants you to know that they want to accept you as you are, like you're perfect as is, kind of thing. We might need to work and grow past some old traumas if they are there, but that they want to come from like a transformed place in this connection. We have look inside yourself, examine what's causing you to feel this way. And what else? We have surrender. At times we must surrender the old before we can enter our lives, or before something new can enter our lives. Let go and it will all work out. So there may be, with all this kind of vibe, there may be a need to like let go of the past, really look within. This person could be wanting to let you know that they have seen the errors of their ways. They are looking within. They recognize where maybe they haven't showed up in their truest authentic self. Maybe they were very hypercritical, and they've kind of been looking at what they brought to this connection, or what they're bringing to this connection, and where they can let go of some of those old things that may have caused issues or maybe holding them back from this connection. All right, I wanted to use this little deck. It's very interesting. I just realized all the stuff I pulled out are all decks that I've used when I first started my channel over 5 years ago. That's super interesting. I made these. This was my first thing because I didn't have a lot of money. So I made my own little message things. But this is one of my first decks. This is one of my first decks. This one came a tiny bit later, but I loved it so much. But I don't know. I guess I'm just being reminiscing today. It wasn't planned at all. But as I sit here, I'm like, holy cow. A lot of these are really old decks. Oh, not really old, but in terms of, when I decided to put myself out there in this world. Okay, we have I'm trying. So this person wants you to know they are trying. They are trying to grow. They are trying to work towards things. They are putting in the work towards this connection with that Eight of Pentacles. But we have I'm afraid to contact you. So if you guys are in a separation, for those that are, this person can have some fears. There could be a fear around rejection with that abandonment wound kind of showing up here. Future, I see a future with you. We have, again, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Very long-term, long-range, fulfilling. It's the good tens of the tarot. The other ones would be 10 of Wands and 10 of Swords. You know, those are harsher 10 energies. These are like the happy 10 energies. I hope that makes sense, as in the 10th card. All right, we have intense connection. So this person feels a very intense connection. They feel very intensely connected to you. Even if you guys aren't around each other, that could be where this longing comes from. Where it's like, I long for you. I just feel you, even if you're not here. I feel this very intense connection. Heaven on earth. This person wants you to know you are very much like heaven on earth. They could see a future with you, you know, and they are trying to work on this, but again, some of them are carrying fear. Planning future. I kind of like that. Yeah, so this person is planning on things. They're planning your future currently. Some of them can be planning to fix some things if there is anything awry. Again, I have two separate like scenarios that, not saying like there's lots of course ones in there, but it feels very too broad, like this side of the fence or that side of the fence. You know, like separation or together and new, but working towards, maybe have some bumps in the road, but growing, you know, connections. All right. Angel. So this person sees you a bit like an angel. They could feel very lucky. Again, this is very blessed energy that this person sees you that way for sure. Okay. Is there anything else in here? No. Okay, I'm going to move on to our song cards, which I forgot to pull out when I started this reading. So give me a moment. I think I've done this a couple times to pile one. I feel like I have like everything out, and then I'm like, oh, I forgot my song cards. And I pretty much always do them in my love readings. All right, one last straggler. Okay, so with the song cards, if you know the song, cool, and it relates, awesome. If you don't know the song and you feel like one of them is really pulling your attention, look up the lyrics. I mean, you can listen to the song, but you know, not everybody's musical taste is everybody's cup of tea, right? And a lot of these were either mine, and I get that my music might not be for everybody, or this come from viewer suggested. So, but you can look up the lyrics, because that's what we're getting messages from these songs is lyrically. So, all right, so pile one's songs. Doing Time by Lana Del Rey. Style by Taylor Swift. Lost on You LP. I only know one of these songs so far. I've only listened to one of these songs so far. Stellar by Incubus. Okay, that was a me. I love that song. I like Incubus. Obviously, if anyone knows about Brandon Boyd and his red tattoo, that's where the red came from on my tattoo. Okay, or inspired from. Ooh, we have Crucified by Tori Amos. Possession by Sarah McLachlan. Okay, one more wants to come out. It's our last song for pile one. Across the Universe by the Beatles. Fiona Apple has a version of this. I know a lot of people do, but it's really pretty. And one of my favorite. Okay, one more, sorry. Breathe Me by Sia. All right, guys, so there are your song cards. You guys got a lot. Feel free to screenshot this. So after this reading is completed, you can go check out to see what your song was, or see what your person wants to say within the song. With that said, we are still going to pull some message cards from your person. Where is the deck I'm seeing in my head? There it is. Okay. I usually just see certain decks in my head, and that's how I pick. All right. Pile one's person. What do they want to say? What do they want them to know? What do they want to say? What do they want them to know, please? You make my soul happy. Our love is timeless. I know I made the wrong choice. Okay, just like the general readings, not all of these are going to fit for everybody, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I hate how I treated you. This depth of love is new to me. I'm so lonely without you. I fantasize about you loving me again. There will only ever be one you, and I'm so grateful for you. I will love you till I'm old and gray. There's so much I have to say, but I don't know how, and I don't know how. I dream about being close to you. I messed up, I know that. And bottom of the deck energy, we have my heart longs for you and only you. So those are your messages, guys. I'm going to pull a couple cards for advice, and then we'll do confirmations. If you're new here, for confirmations, I pull letters. Sometimes we channel names, attributes, just kind of help you, just an extra fun layer of confirmations for those that like that. All right, so let's get a little bit of advice for the viewer, please. What's the advice for this reading? Okay, last quarter moon in Libra. Make time for yourself. So there is some advice about tuning within, going within, making time for yourself, and self-love. So if this connection is very much in your head and it's throwing you off a bit from life, just tune back into yourself and honor yourself a bit. Like reframe your focus kind of vibe. All right, but then we have new moon in Aries, so go for it. So that's also could be about keeping the balance. So in connections, in relationships, we always have to remember to hold our frame, you know, and that's such a beautiful lesson when you finally get it, like to still be your own person and let your partner be the complementary person to your life, but you have your own frame. I hope that makes sense. But there is a message to go for it. If you've been like holding back about going after this connection, you are being guided to go for it, but just make sure that you are holding space for yourself as well as this person. So, all right, let's get some confirmations for those that enjoy that. Let's see what we got for you. Pile one. I need a sip of my drink though. Un momento. Oh, so much better. I was trying to get through this reading and I'm like so parched. Okay. So for pile one, for those that need extra confirmation, can you please provide that? Okay, so we have 8th house energy, Scorpio energy. We have Gemini energy showing up, 3rd house energy, and then we have Venus. So how we love, who we love, what we love. This is a planet of love, so just highlighting the love in this connection. Venus is also associated with Taurus and Libra. So Libra showed up in this reading, but Taurus has not. So we'll give a nod to Taurus here as well. Very much Empress energy in the tarot. There could be some secrets here. Like, so Gemini is associated with the 3rd house, which is associated with communication. And the Scorpio energy can be a bit secretive at times, this 8th house energy. It's like things hidden. It's also the death and rebirth cycle. So there could be this energy in here as well. Or one of you may be a Gemini, Taurus, or Libra, and the other person is Scorpio, so on and so forth. All right, let's get some attributes. So can we get some confirmations for those who need it? Pile one. We have shy. Very attractive. Detail-oriented. We did have Virgo in here. All those earth signs are detail-oriented to begin with. But we have optimistic. All right, let's get some more. Those that need extra confirmation. Whoa, I just pulled out like half the zodiac. We have Sagittarius showing up. We have Gemini again, Libra again, and Cancer. We also have this lovely little camera showing up. So there could be a photography connection, camera connection. People looking at pictures, being nostalgic. All right, we have slow. So this person could be slow to start, slow moving energy. We have optimistic again. We have Capricorn showing up and Canada. So Canadian connection could be here as well. I know a Canadian Capricorn that I happen to adore. She might be watching this pile. If she is, hello. All right, let's get our letters. So let's see, this could be someone may spell out some names. Sometimes I channel names. It's 1:11 on my clock at the time I'm recording. which is so bizarre because the friend that I'm talking about that's Canadian Capricorn, her birthday is February 11th. So if you're watching, my girl, you have to, I'm sure you'll message me and laugh about this. All right, let's get to the letters. Anyway, so sorry. Oh, and there she is, Heather. Okay, I'm just gonna say hi, Heather. All right, yes, there you go. Here's her initials. Anyways, all right, so initials. I'm gonna say Heather. I'm gonna give that name out there, put it out there because that's my friend's name that I'm talking about. This is so funny. Gosh, if she doesn't pick this pile, I'm gonna cry. All right, HAIBZOUVBSW and a T. I'm seeing Wyatt. Oh, I guess we don't have the Y. Wait. Boss. We have double letters here as well. BB, AA, bus. Maybe someone has like a VW bus or drives a bus. Any sort of bus, rides the bus, public transport. I know in other areas of the world it's way better than it is here in America. Hearing Tabitha, Tabitha, oh gosh, now they're showing me a guy I knew in high school that's name was similar to this, but I'm blanking on what his name was. Dang it. My guides will show me people that I know sometimes to say names. Oh, what was his name? I feel like it was close to Tobin. I guess we also have Tobias. His name was Tobin. That's it. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to just stop it there. I'm not going to channel any more names, but if you see your name, your initials, their initials, anything similar, anything that sticks out to you as a confirmation that I didn't mention, please take that. Please honor that. Honor your intuition, honor your connection to spirit and the messages that you get. So, and a friendly reminder, your intuition is always a calm knowing. All right. As always, thank you guys so much for spending your time with me. I'm very blessed to have you guys here. I have some of the most amazing viewers ever. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to enjoy this reading with me. Sending you lots of love and bye. Hello, my lovely friends for pile 2. We are looking into what does your person want you to know? What do they have to tell you? What do they want to say? What's on their mind? What did they want you to know? So you guys were drawn to the Swan card as well as the Howlite. I am going to kind of just talk about the Swan card for a moment. This is a lot about creativity and sensitive and being a mystic and having elegant power, but a lot about creativity. There's a lot of mythology, Hindu mythology associated with this as well. It's about your soul being called or calling for attention. And then just in general, like if we're looking at this intuitively, there's this vibe of elegance with the swan, right? So this could be something that this person sees in you, this creative elegance, this power, but it does feel like subtle, as in like, not that the power is subtle, it's just the presentation from you. So there could be like this kind of subtleness to the energy that they feel from you as well. But I'm going to start with a quick energy check-in before I start reading the tarot. So if that's not your thing, feel free to scroll through till you see me start pulling the tarot. But for the rest of you that like energy check-ins, I'm going to start here. So energy check-in pile 2. The point of the energy check-in is for something, if not all of it, to ring true for you and your situation. Energy check-in pile 2. Energy check-in pile 2. One more of these. Okay. Energy check-in pile 2. check in pile 2. All right, let's see what we have, pile 2. We have jealous, watching, insecure, paying attention. So there could be some jealousy mixed into this connection. Someone kind of watching the other person, paying close attention to what they're doing. There could be some insecurities vibing here in the connection. We have apology. You can expect the apology you want to hear. So someone could owe someone an apology. We do have romance here. This is the number 8. So there is romance in this connection, and gifts. So there may have been a recent gift or a gift that wants to be given. Those kind of vibes coming up. This is number 36. We have peace. So there's something about this connection that brings the other person peace. There's like a sense of like calm when you guys are together, or the energy at times is just calm. Even though we have some of this other stuff going on, when it's like a one-on-one situation, it does feel pretty peaceful and calm. But then we also have heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breaking up, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. So for some of you, this, especially with the apology, this could be a connection that is currently on the outs. But I don't think that's everyone's situation. But if the rest of this fits, take it. But yeah, there is some sadness, stuck in grieving and mourning going on. They're highlighting mourning, so like as in like grieving for someone who's lost. But this feels like, I don't know if there's someone that's passed away that both of you know or something, because they're highlighting mourning, and I think of mourning as in, mourning someone who's passed away. So anywho, so that might just be a one-off for somebody as well, to help you know that you're in the right spot. I feel like that's come up here and there lately in a reading. I don't know why, but I don't normally get that message, but it's been coming up a lot. Okay, so with that said, if any of that rings true for you, let's jump into the tarot and see what this person wants you to know. If I can shuffle these cards. Something about February or March 2020 might be important. I didn't say that in the first pile. I did notice in the middle of doing pile 1 that a lot of the cards that I'm using for this bulk of this reading I've had since I started my channel, which was 5 years ago. So I don't know if there is something relevant to that time frame for some people, but just wanted to throw that out there. So, all right, what does pile 1's or pile 2, pile 2's person want them to know? We have a 7 of Pentacles. What do they want them to know? We have the 3 of Cups. What do they want them to know? We have the 4 of Cups. They want them to know. We have the Chariot and the 6 of Wands, I believe. Yep, that's the Wands. All right, Cancer energy showing up here. Oop, just dropped our next card on the ground. The Judgment card. We have the Mother of Pentacles, or the Queen of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay. The High Priestess. And overall energy is Temperance. What a pretty Temperance card. Sagittarius energy showing up with that. So, there does feel like there's investing in a new idea, investing in a resurrection here with that Judgment. It's that come back to life energy. It can be about an awakening, epiphany, something along those lines. So with the 7 of Pentacles, which is about, it's a card of waiting, but it's about planting the seeds and waiting for them to grow, but it's investing that time, right? Or investing and seeing like what seeds are sprouting from the ones that have been planted. So there's basically this feeling of what you've told me kind of hit me right in the chest. I don't know why I'm saying it that way, and I feel the need to touch my chest. like what you said hit home, like it really sunk in, like the seeds you planted. So if you said something to this person, they want you to know that they took it seriously, and it kind of has like changed a lot of stuff for them, helped them realize something, helped them wake up a bit. So they want you to know that they heard you. If there wasn't a specific conversation, it could just be your energy, it could be your time, your care has really, the way that I'm getting the message is it's something that you planted in them that helped them have a realization or wake up. So take it for how that fits for you. Again, these are general readings, so that scenario, exact scenarios could play out a couple different ways. So the Three of Cups is friendship energy, it's reunion energy, it's celebratory type energy. It can sometimes show up if there is, like, a lot of people associate that with third party. So if that's your situation, please take it. But there's this energy of like coming together, celebrating, starting again, wanting to have fun. We have the Queen of Pentacles, which for me in a love reading, that shows when someone has a lot of respect for you. They think very highly of you. They see you as a high value person. There's so much abundance in you. And there's just this beautiful motherly energy. We have this deer and a doe here. Doe, a deer, female deer. Oh no, doe is the adult, fawn is the baby, right? Okay, sorry. Don't know all my deer facts. All right, sorry, I have people walking by my door talking. Oh my gosh, there's cops here for my neighbor. Okie dokie. I'm gonna have to keep going and not be distracted by that. There's some craziness going on in my apartment or in my condo with my next door neighbor, and the cops just showed up. Okay, anyways, maybe someone's person out there is a cop or in law enforcement. I'll take that as a sign. Or maybe someone has a neighbor that has some problems, unfortunately. Anyways, so this Four of Cups energy is a card of apathy. It's a card of meh. It's a card of rejection. It can be a card of missed opportunity. With it coming in with this Ace of Pentacles, it feels like this person is realizing where, like, if they didn't take an offer of love, or if they didn't jump on something, like on something new, something real, something tangible, with that Ace of Pentacles, it feels like I realized that I missed out. I realized that, yeah, like there's this missed opportunity going on here. I don't know, I'm really drawn into the fact that there's a rat in this picture. That's what's kind of halting me right now. I feel like there's something about ratting someone out, some message around rats, or rat, like again, as the term, not an actual physical. Maybe someone has pet rats. My sister as a kid had a pet rat. Anyways, but moving along, I don't even know if I said that out loud or loud enough. My sister had a pet rat as a child. I had a family member that had large snakes, and my sister wouldn't allow this one rat to be eaten. Wow, I'm telling you guys all kinds of stories today. It's story time here in Pile 2. I apologize. But usually if I don't like to share personal stuff, so if I do, it usually has to do with something for someone there. Anyways, but the rat here, again, someone could own one, but this feels like the slang term for ratting someone out, or like gossip, or something like they heard something or didn't, I don't know, something along those lines. I know it makes sense for somebody. It's not fully making sense in my head, but I'm just gonna get that out. But there is this I want something real. I want something tangible. I want something is what this person wants you to know. The Chariot and the Six of Wands is like this energy of, I see you, I recognize things, I recognize where I want to go, I recognize what choices I want to make and how I want to move forward. And this is also coming from like a place of knowing what they should do, knowing that they need to move forward, they need to go forward. Jeez, now my mother-in-law's calling, probably about, or my ex-mother-in-law. Long story. Anyways, about the neighbor, I'm sure. The High Priestess here. Sorry, pile 2. I'm not going to re-record this because if I pull this all over again, I'm going to lose this energy. So I apologize to you guys. I'm going to keep moving along. There's a sense of knowing within this person about this and knowing where they're going. And they want you to know that they like, it's like, I made a choice to be seen. I made a choice to move forward. I made a choice to go with this. And it's coming from a very deep-rooted, intuitive place. So we have Temperance as the overall energy. Some of you guys may be at a physical distance from this person. Temperance is associated with Sagittarius, which is the 9th house, which can be about travel, higher learning, those kinds of things. So, but Temperance is a card of blending things together, of blending and like tempering, but also can be like associated with alchemy, like turning lead to gold. So the way it feels is like this person wants to blend 2 things together. I want to make this work. I want to take 2 things and turn it into one. It's really, really interesting energy, you know. The way these messages are coming in, like the way that sounds, it sounds really good for a lot of you guys, but this energy is just weird. It's almost like someone who's just talking through their head, like they want you to know this stuff, but it's like almost like also talking to themselves, like having self-realizations, like, oh wow, oh okay, all right, yeah, I want you to know I know what I'm doing and I want all this stuff, but yet there's a sense that it's not quite real yet. Or this person hasn't decided to make it real, but there's a sense of I want to make it real. All right, I want to pull some more cards. What else does this person want to say? What do they want them to know? What do they want them to know? Soulmate. You're my soul, or your soulmate's already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So this person sees you as a soulmate. They see you as a partner. They see you as like meant to be or fated in some way. All right, not that many. I love these cards, but I'm going to take the 3 that fell on the ground. We're just going to go with those. Okay, let's see. We have sexual union, honoring the place in one another where you are an eternal soul, there you'll find bliss. So you guys could have a really strong connection that way as well. We have power. You instinctively know what is right for you. This is this feeling of like knowing what's right, knowing what choice I need to make, knowing which way I want to go forward. And you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So this person also wants you to know that what you want matters, what you need matters, and you can take their offer, whatever that may be. Again, I'm just going to be honest, it doesn't feel like it's happening right now. I don't know. It's like it's further away. Like the timing is off or something, or at least for somebody out there, and it feels super prominent. But they want you to know that you have a say. Like it always doesn't have to be dependent on what they want and stuff. Like your input matters to this person. And then we have romance, Cupid, arrow, strike. We have romance come up twice. So there's a lot of romantic feelings here on this, like from this person that they feel towards you as well. All right, I'm going to use, since I didn't realize till the last reading, I think when I went to use these, that I made these when I first started my channel because I didn't have a lot of decks and I didn't have a lot of cards, but I felt the need to use them today. But then I realized as I was sitting here that, hey, I think I've had all of these main things since I started my channel 5 years ago. So let's see. Truth. This person wants you to know the truth. Also, I'm hearing, I know the truth of the connection. So some of you may have told them something about this connection, something that you believe is true. And it's like I hear you, it is the truth. I'm also now hearing, I am telling you the truth. So some of you guys might not have believed something someone said. Ego. There's a vibe of, I know where the ego has stood in my way. I know where ego has held me back. Charm. This person finds you very charming. There's something alluring, but it comes in so subtle. Like pile 2, you guys have this like magnetism to you, but it's not like overt. It's just like people feel like really, the way it's coming is very drawn to you, but it's like understated in such a delicious way, if that makes sense. Okay. Everything happens for a reason. So yeah, there's a feeling of this was meant to be, this was meant to happen. Journey. This person wants you to know that they're still, this does feel like I'm still a bit on a journey to get where I'm trying to go, but I have come really far, and it's kind of been perpetuated by you, been pushed off by you, or started by you. Again, whatever seeds you planted in this person has like taken root and really grown. Star. So this person sees you a bit of a wish fulfilled. Aquarius energy kind of showing up there. This feeling of your wish come true, you know, but there's also hopeful and optimism energy tied up in that. And they want you to know that they still are optimistic about this connection as well. So let's do our song cards. So with the song cards, if you know the song, cool. And if you don't, and you feel like one of them is calling to you, at least look up the lyrics. There'll be a message for you in the lyrics from your person. So song cards, pile 2. I Melt With You, Modern English. I love that song. Heaven by Callum Scott. At Last by Etta James. Impatience by Guns N' Roses. I feel like whistling. No Ordinary Love by Sade. One more. Pile 2, this one. Okay, let's see what this one is. To the Moon by Fora. So if you want to take a screenshot real quick and look it up after we're done with the reading and kind of, you know, pick one or look at them all, there's messages for you there from your person. We are going to get some message cards though, and then we'll do some advice and some confirmations. So let's see. Message cards for pile 2. What does this person want to say? What do they want them to know? You are so unexpected. Is there something surprising and unexpected about you or this connection or when you came in to their life? We have, I am making plans. We did have, do we have planning? Maybe that was a different pile. They smushed together. Okay, I'm making plans. I want your attention. This person might have that a little bit of insecurity, like they want it all eyes on them from you. We have fantasizing. This person fantasizes about things with you. They think about this a lot. They daydream about you. We have nostalgic. If you guys have special memories together, they think about them often. Excited. This person gets excited about you. They want you to know they're excited. If there's some plan that you guys have coming up, they feel like they're excited. Their energy is excited about it. And then I remember everything you said. This goes back to this overall energy of like, what you said really hit me at my core. All right, I can't stop thinking of you. We have guilt, so there's some guilt associated. This person feels. We did have apology at the end, at the beginning. I regret how I handled things before, so they could feel guilty about how they handled something before. And then I'm overcoming my fears. So those are your messages, pile 2. I'm going to pull a couple cards just for advice. So, and then we'll do some confirmations for those that enjoy that. Little extra tidbits about your person. Some attributes and letters. So, all right, what's some advice for pile 2 at this time? last quarter moon in Leo, lighten up. So if this situation is causing you to be extra serious or feel extra bogged down, there's a need to like lighten up and have fun and be a little more free in the energy. Leo is a very fun, vivacious energy, and getting back to that. Like I'm hearing not everything has to be so serious, even serious things. Like, you know, you can be lighthearted about things. So there needs to lighten up. And then new moon in Virgo, trust all will be well. So there's a vibe of, you know, if you're feeling bogged down, just lighten up, let things go, trust that they all are going to work out. There's like really not much it feels like you need to personally do, pile 2. It's kind of like let this person play this stuff out, let them do their inner work, and let them, yeah, there's really not much you should do, and let like the divine work its magic behind the scenes. All right, let's get some confirmations. If you're new, basically I'm going to pull just some stuff to help you know if this is your person. And we'll pull some letters so that can spell names, stuff like that, and just attributes. All right, pile 2. For those that need extra confirmation. All right, we have 9th house Sagittarius. We have the Sagittarius symbol, as well as Saturn. So Saturn is associated with Capricorn and Aquarius as well. So a lot of Sagittarius energy. Again, someone could travel a lot, be at a distance, or even be back in school for like higher education. It's higher upper level learning or expansion or growth energy. With Saturn being here, there could be some like catalyzing aspects to this connection with this person. You know, Saturn is typically where our life lessons are and things like that as well. Karma as well could be at play here. All right, let's get some attributes. So for those that need extra confirmation that this is indeed their person, there's age difference, short, so someone could be of a shorter stature, life of the party, and quiet. Interesting. So maybe they could be quiet or the life of the party, depends on the situation. Maybe there's lots of aspects to this person. All right, let's get a couple more confirmations. We have animal lover. We have quiet again. We have the gear. So this may have some importance. Someone told me the last time this came up, like their person had a tattoo with gears. So that could be relevant. Someone could work on the inner workings of mechanics or machinery, something that has gears, or even watches that have the gears as well. We have the compass. Again, another sign of long distance or travel coming up. We have Gemini and Taurus. Okay, get a couple more confirmations. Pile 2. We have driven, jealous, jealousy again, funny, and short again. So someone's short and jealous again. Nothing wrong with that. There also could just be a massive height difference between the two of you guys or something like that. Something about the height, but short specifically came up twice. They could just be shorter stature. Doesn't mean they're shorter than you. Okay. I mean, some people are a tall girl like me. I'm 5'9", so most people are are shorter than me. All right, so let's get some letters for you guys. Okay, let's see. L, Z, V, W, S, G, W, M. We didn't get any vowels, so I don't think I'm going to be able to make any words, but it's very condensed letters there, guys, so we didn't get many of them. So hopefully whoever those are for, there you go. So I'm going to go ahead and end this here. As always, I appreciate you guys spending your time with me. Sorry for the little extra tidbits in there. I didn't want to go back and re-record any of that, and I kind of just, you know, let that all out. So I don't know. So thanks for listening to my extra stories and pile 2. I'm sure I'll get a comment on how they didn't want me to do that from somebody. So whoever that is, feel free to leave it and I'll delete it. It's cool. Anyways, no, I'm just kidding. If you put anything out on social media, you understand where I'm coming from at this very moment. If you don't, honor that for yourself, because people just say the craziest thing in comments and pick you apart like you're not a real person. So anyways, so yeah, thanks for being here, and I'll see you guys in a future reading. Bye. Hello, 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 my lovely friends. For pile 3, we are looking into, what does your person want you to know? What do they want to tell you? What's on their mind? What is bugging them? It's pulling at their soul that they want you to know. So you were drawn into the hummingbird card. Maybe some of you feel like you have hummingbird energy, and the amethyst as well. So with this, I'm going to start with energy check-in, but I want to talk about this card just a tiny bit. This card is about being positive, enthusiastic, spiritually resourceful kind of vibe. It's very high energy. You know, it's this tiny little bird, you know, it's very fast moving, and, you know, its wings flap like so fast. You know, you can only see them flapping like if you have a video in like slow-mo. They're hard to even see. So there's this energy about like that exudes from you. I feel like this person, I don't want to say that they feed off of it, because they're not like a energy vampire. Maybe that's true for somebody out there. That doesn't feel like the scope of the general energy. But there's this like vivaciousness that this person sees in you, this vibrancy, this you give me light kind of vibe here. So, okay. But yeah, I'm going to start with energy check-in. If that's not your thing, feel free to see me start pulling the tarot. You can scroll through. For the rest of you, let's do our energy check-in for pile 3. A little more from here. Oops. Energy check-in, pile 3. Energy check-in, pile 3. Energy check-in, pile 3. And energy check-in, pile 3. All right, let's see what we have, pile 3. So the point of the energy check-in is to help you know if you're in the right spot. So something, if not all of this, should ring true for you or your situation. So we have infidelity, cheating, deception, secrets. So there could be some third-party stuff going on. There could be just some lies or just keeping secrets going on here in the connection. We have deciding, deliberating, options, comparing. So maybe someone's making a list and checking it twice, kind of deciding energy. Maybe because of this, maybe one person's deciding what they want to do because of someone else's, you know, infidelities or secrets, or, you know, not being open and honest. We have release, radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. There could be a release, there could be a separation for some of you. With this, we do have balance, though. There's a sense of balance or trying to find, I'm hearing like someone's like regaining their balance. They're like coming back together, getting back on a neutral space. Some of you guys could be very much opposite, and it's opposites attract, the yin yang kind of vibe. We have travel, so there could be some distance for some of you. Maybe someone works for travel. Maybe someone recently went on a trip, or you've been talking about a trip or planning a trip, something along those lines. And then we have abundance. Keep that positive mindset. It's very, very kind of hummingbird energy. So it's like no matter what life throws at you, you can keep your energy up and your vibe high kind of thing. So with that said, if any of that rings true for you, let's jump into what this person wants you to know. Okay. Sorry. What is pile? If I can get a hold of my cards. Pile 3, want them to know. What does pile 3 want them to know? What does pile 3 want them to know? Pile 3's person wants them to know. We have the Hierophant, so Taurus energy. I think the key is very prominent there. We have the World. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. So far we have all major arcana popping out. Now we have the Hermits. Okay. So Virgo energy. Let's clarify this Hierophant energy. The Moon. Okay, this is getting creepy. Pisces energy. All right, there we have a Queen of Pentacles. We have the Five of Wands. The Ace of Pentacles. The overall energy is the Daughter of Cups or the Page of Cups. Two of Pentacles, okay. What does this person want you to know? I'm getting a really specific message, so if this is for all of you, that's kind of interesting if everybody was drawn to this, but it feels very specific, so it could be one-off, but it does feel more than just one person. So there's this vibe of like, I'm overcoming my fears. I'm overcoming my objections to traditional things. I get that. That's very specific. There's a message around like, I'm overcoming my need to hide things. I'm overcoming my need to not fully be seen. Like I need to be seen. I need to come into the light. I need to do better. I need to, I'm hearing grow up. This person, so that's kind of like this vibe I'm getting from this. The World and the Queen of Pentacles. This person wants you to know that the world is about a completion, right? So it's almost like you complete me, you, going back to that, like, not energy vampire, but like you give this person so much abundance. Maybe some of them took that for granted. And that's what, you know, this kind of interesting energy, but we don't have an apology here though. I will say that. Some of you may have a child with this person, or someone out there definitely does. Like there's almost like, I feel like someone's saying, I can't thank you enough for our child. That's so interesting. Such interesting energy, Pile 3. I mean, I think that a lot. All right, we have Temperance here, which is about blending things together. But we have this Five of Wands, which is friction and competition and kind of like fighting kind of energy. It's a competitive energy. So I always typically read it as like friction of some sort or fighting against. So there is this vibe of fighting against blending together, fighting against that, or at least recognizing that they have been. It's a vibe of someone realizing that they're their own worst enemy, you know? I mean, we end this with this Ace of Pentacles. So this like need for a fresh start, a need for a new, tangible, real beginning after a period of solitude, a period of inner healing, a period of really contemplating what we're doing. And this Page of Cups is like our messenger of emotions. This person wants to share this with you, but this feels kind of like a journey for this person versus just about you and them. This reminds me of a pile that I just did in another reading, totally different type of reading, but and I don't remember what pile it was, but the storyline feels very similar, where this person, they're growing, they're expanding, they're completing out cycles in their life, and they want you to know that they are changing and the changes are real, and they want something tangible, and like seeing the error of their ways kind of vibe is how this is coming in. This is a sign. I'm also hearing like you're extremely intoxicating. This person can't get enough of your energy. Like when they're around you, they just feel like a different person. It reminds me of someone that's kind of like maybe on their own or around other people, just kind of quiet and a loner. But like when they're around you, it's like they're a kid again, and they're happy, and it's like they're like this different version of themselves that they didn't realize even existed, is kind of how this energy is kind of all playing out. Like you're helping this person, like it's almost like you're a spiritual mentor. You're coaxing them to really look at their own shortcomings, look at their own fears, looking at their own triggers, and really being seen for everything that they are, like recognizing that scars aren't bad, the things that happen to us aren't bad. It's how we grow through them, how we grow from them. You know, this again, helping this person complete cycles out. I keep getting the "you complete me" thing here too. So if we're on the, you know, mushy side of this message, it'd be like, you complete me. You're this high value person. I put you on a pedestal. I want to put you on a pedestal. I'm sorry that I fought against this a bit. I'm sorry that I fought against this, like maybe traditional belief. But it's like, I'm seeing the error of my own ways, and I want this fresh start. All right, I want to pull some oracle cards to get some more messages. I can pick them up. All right, pile 3. What else does your person want to say? A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Wow, okay. Freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Some of them may want you to know that they're free if they were in some sort of restricted situation. But they also want you to know that you're free to make your own choices. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So there could be like, they want you to forgive them. They want to ask for your forgiveness. They want to let the past go and move forward and dream a bigger dream. Here. All right, let's get some other, what else do they want you to know? Heavy. This is all weighing heavy on them. Like whatever has happened, whatever they've done, it is weighing heavy. They do take this seriously. It carries weight. But we do have, I'm not ready. So this may be a little bit off. It doesn't feel so distant. One of the other piles I was doing, like the stuff that was going on felt in the distance, like further away. I know it's hard to explain unless you work with energy. It just feels different. I don't know how to explain it, but this one does feel closer. Like I get that this person says they're not ready, but it might just be a one-off, like someone else, you know, take it for how it fits. If your person feels like they're ready, then they're ready. If they don't, then maybe hold that as true. But energetically, this message feels closer. I don't know. It's hard to explain gifts sometimes. I screwed up. And we have a soul knowing here. My soul knows your soul. My soul has a sense of knowing about you. Flirt. There's a flirtiness to this. This person may be a bit of a flirt. They could recognize where their flirtatious actions have got them wrong. Maybe they're a Libra. They didn't mean to. No, I'm just kidding. Sun. I'm a Libra. I can say that. So the sun, you are like the sun to this person. You give this person life. There's Leo energy associated with the sun. Intoxicated. I told you. I already got that message. Like you're like, this person feels intoxicated by you. Like you make them feel like they're on something, but when they're not, just like, again, the energy that you give. We have, you are amazing. This person finds you amazing. And then we have date. So they want to go on a date, or they remember a certain date. Something that's important there. We do have rejection. So if they rejected you, you rejected them. They could be feeling rejected. And then the moment I saw you. So that's something that they think about a lot. The moment they saw you, the very first time they saw you. Like that runs through their head a lot. All right, let's get some message or song cards. So with the song cards, if you know the song, awesome. Hopefully it relates. And if you don't, if you feel so compelled, pick at least one of the songs. And after the reading, look up the lyrics. There'll be a message for you there. It's another beautiful way to tap into your intuition. So we have Past Lives by Borns, Wonderful Tonight by Eric Clapton, Clean Eyes by SYML. I don't know if that's similar, SYML. Adore by Amy Shark. Against All Odds, Phil Collins. Oh, there's too many. Let's see, one more. She Will Be Loved by Maroon 5. All right, if you guys want to take a screenshot so you can pick a song after this and look it up. All right, let's get you guys some message cards. Okay, let's see. Pile 3's person want to say? What do they want them to know? There's something about you I'm scared to lose because I know I won't find it in anyone else. I get butterflies every time I lock eyes with yours. Why can't you just tell me what you feel, because how you act is confusing me. I need you because I love you. I won't give up on you, so please don't give up on me. I'm thinking about you right now. Okay. I'm a big mess, and that's the last thing you need right now. So maybe it's for those who don't feel like they're ready. Maybe they still feeling messy or in the middle of this healing, transformation, growth kind of thing. I'm truly sorry for my words and actions. You're the best thing that happened to me in a long time. I can't stop thinking about you. You're on my mind 24/7. All right, pile 2. I want to pull some advice cards, and then we'll do our confirmations. So what's some advice for, did I say pile 2? Pile 3, sorry. What's some advice for pile 3? First quarter moon in Aquarius, trust the universe. So there's a need to trust that things are going to fold as they should. It's kind of that surrender energy and allow things to just be and trust that it's all going to work out. And then we have release your blocks. So really the only thing you need to focus on, sorry, first quarter moon in Scorpio, like releasing anything that is blocking you from what you want, whatever that happens to be with this connection. Be mindful of your blocks that you have that may be blocking this. And sometimes that's just limiting beliefs that people can change. Though I will say people can change, but they have to change with intention, you know? They have to want to change and change for themselves. But people can change. I know this firsthand from myself. All right. But let's get some confirmations for you, pile 3. All right, let's see. Okay. For those that need extra confirmation that this is indeed their person, can you please provide that for them? We have 12th house, so Pisces energy, Gemini energy, and this one is Uranus, so Aquarius energy, something rebellious, revolution, surprising kind of energy about this. Okay, let's see, attributes. Those that need confirmation. Light hair. Dark hair, okay. Maybe one of you guys have light hair, the other one has dark hair. Free spirit. Maybe someone has multiple color hairs. And light eyes. All right, let's see what other attributes. Pile 3. Magnetic, we have the owl. So knowledge, higher learning. Maybe someone's gone to school for higher level education. We have Scorpio energy. We have Aquarius and Leo, which I think all 3 of those came up at some point in the reading. All right, let's see. We also have a Cancer, Shy, Aquarius, and light hair again. Super interesting. All right, let's get some letters. So this could be, you know, spell out someone's name, initials, locations. I'll call out some stuff that might not fully be here. Sometimes I channel stuff. If you see something that I don't call out, please take it. I don't see everything, and if you're meant to see it, you'll see it. So okay, those that need extra confirmation. Pile 3. All right, we have an N, A, K, Z, E, E, H. Okay, I'm not even sure what to make with this. I feel like pulling a couple more. Which I don't always do. Like pile 2 had like barely any letters, but I didn't get the message to pull anymore. So, all right, we also have a B, a C, and an S. I just heard because I said so. So I don't know if someone says that a lot. We have double letters here. Case, Casey. Base. Maybe someone plays baseball or softball. I'm just thinking that because I'm about to leave to go to my daughter's softball game. Say. I want to say Salem. I have a friend's daughter name is Salem, but they call her Say. Nisi is popping in my head. Cece, Sicily. Savannah. I think I went in that here, but if you see a name or a similar name or initials to your person, to you, take that as confirmation that this is indeed your pile. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for spending your time with me, and I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. Bye, guys.